Geez, we're on. Oh, gosh, I'm really good at this, hey? YouTube, hello. Hi, it's Chris. Welcome to my channel. I haven't posted anything in a little bit, but you know what? It's crazy times right now. So I've been switching my whole teaching practice, my whole teaching studio over to online, and when it comes to tech, I am not great. So that has been made very clear lately, but I'm getting better. We all learn and grow with this stuff. But here it is. I've got a cool little, very standard blues thing, really, just with a cool little spin on it. I thought it's a fun thing to, just sit and pluck, and not really pluck, just sit and play. And here it goes. It's just based on an easy 12-bar blues, and here's our first riff. Let's give it a go. It's a riff based on E, first finger, on the A string, second fret. With every pick stroke, I'm going to be catching 2 strings. Okay, so let's take a look at this riff. It's a standard blues riff with a cool little pull off at the end. Okay, so I got my first finger on the A string, second fret. And again, with every pick stroke, I'm catching 2 strings, not more. I'm partially, I guess you know what I'm doing? I'm leaning my first finger back a little bit. I'm kind of killing that D string under my first finger. But I'm also making an effort to just do a small strumming motion across the top of those strings. I do 1 and 2 and go up to that 4th fret on the A string. I'm still incorporating the open E string. And then on my next pick stroke, I shove up to the 5th fret. Now when we do that on guitar, you do not want to roll over on that finger. That's like rolling over on your ankle, right? Once you start, it's hard to stop, okay? You want to brace that finger and jam it up into that next fret. I don't even have to move my thumb for this. I'm just going to skate that finger up. Like so. Hit it again. The sliding stroke that we did to get there counts as the first time we play that note, so I just strum it one more time. Come back with my 3rd finger. 2 more strums. Then I'm going to do that again. Shove up. But this time when I come back to the 4th fret, instead of strumming, I'm going to hit this lick that I like. We're going to pick individually on the 5th string, and I do that pull off. I really dig in with the pick too to kind of make it bark. Get down to that 1st finger. 1st finger has to have a good note. We focus on that pulling off action, but this guy has to be holding down a note. Otherwise, what's that finger pulling off to? Nothing. Trash. So we have to have a good pull off. Then my middle finger reaches out and I snag that 3rd fret on the E string. I give it a cheeky little bend, a little bit out of tune. Sounds cool. So now all together I have this. This leads me into the same thing a second time. Only instead of transitioning from this into the E again, I go to the A. So I come right off that low G, my 1st finger steps back to the D string, and now I'm working that same riff exactly to a T on a different string set, the A string and the D string. Here I come back for this lick, but this I want to transition back to E. So what I do here, just because I like it, you could do it a bunch of different ways, but this is what I like. I hit that pull off on the D string, 4th fret to 2nd fret, which you can also do, if you got smaller hands, do it with your pinky. Easy peasy, no problem there. I do my 3rd finger, and I step back over to the low G on the E string. And in that process, I step back over to the A string, and I've got that riff on E again. now we want to transition to a B. Now, it's a little tricky to do that riff on a B. So what I do here is I do this lick. Instead of going down to that low G, I'm going to come back and grab that 4th fret. As I have that 4th fret with my 3rd finger, that frees up my 2nd finger to come back on the same string to 2nd fret. I double pick it while I'm wrapping up a B7 chord. Okay, if you don't know your B7 chord, look it up. 2nd fret, 1st fret, 2nd fret, open, 2nd fret. See, I'm not really incorporating that low A string into my strum. I'm treating this like a bit of a separate instrument down here. Pick, pick from the D string. You don't have to be like totally rigid about that, but that's what I like. So I go pick, pick, strum, strum, pick, pick, single strum. Then on the low E string, I hit that E, cheeky little bend on the G. That leads me back to my A riff. 1st finger on the D string, open A. Turn around. Classic, let's go classic. Let's go a D7 shape, starting at the 4th fret, down to the 3rd fret, down to an actual D7. 1st finger steps over to the 3rd string. I'm going to strum it from the D string. It's a D7. And I'm back to the beginning again. Okay, I'm going to play this whole thing one time through, and hopefully it's, I'm a little scatterbrained at this point, so hopefully this was easy enough to follow. Let me go through it a little bit in slow-mo. 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. And that's where you would repeat or start again. So that's it. Simple little thing for you to play, a little something to pass the time. God knows we've all got lots of it right now, or at least more than we normally do. And keep your spirits up, keep your chin up. Playing the blues, ironically, makes you feel good, makes you feel happy. So take care, everybody. Catch you later.